大家好，我是罗爱妮，我是土耳其人, and that's the only Chinese I can speak right now. Hello everybody, my name is Enes and I'm from Turkey, and I have been thinking about doing YouTube for a long time, but I never dare to do that. But today I kind of feel like, yeah, that's the time I have to go on YouTube. I have to shoot video today, so that's why I'm here. So in this video, I kind of feel like I have to introduce myself to you guys, and I have to introduce my channel. I will talk about what kind of video I'm gonna upload in the future. I really wanna make like my Taiwanese friends also be able to watch my video who can speak English. So I will try to add English subtitle and Chinese subtitle. The reason why I wanna add English subtitle is that because of maybe my accent will be hard for some of you guys to understand. So that's why I will add Chinese and English subtitle. So I already say like my Chinese name is Luaini, and I gave my Chinese name to my channel. It's like Luaini in Taiwan. I thought it's kind of will be cool, and I have no idea, who gave me that name and why they gave me that name, because my Taiwanese journey has started in Taichung in 2017. I was exchange student. I came Taichung for 6 months, and they just gave me that Chinese name. I don't even know why. So it's kind of funny because when I say Lo Aini, it's kind of like the same pronunciation with Aini, which means I love you. I know there's a different tones, but since I'm a foreigner who is not really good at Chinese, so I always miss my tones. And when I say like, oh, what the Zhongwen, that means Lo Aini, and people always just like, especially Taiwanese girls, if I meet them first time, I say like, 真的. I mean those kind of reactions, I don't even know what does what does that Chinese words mean, but that's quite funny and also a little bit shame for me to introduce myself in Chinese with my Chinese name. But anyway, I love my Chinese name because it just makes environment warm, when we start the conversation. Because after my Chinese name, we always, the both of us like start laughing each other. So it's kind of like makes warm, especially when I meet with professors or when I go to have like some interview with Taiwanese businessmen. So that's really cool for me, yeah. That's why actually I gave my Chinese name to my YouTube channel. And I already say like I was exchange student in Taiwan in 2017. It's kind of like 3 years ago, and honestly, so I was doing my bachelor degree at that time, and I got like 3 options. So they gave me options like Japan, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. And to be honest, the Taiwan was the last choice of me. Yeah, the Taiwan got the 3rd place. Because at that time I didn't really know anything about Taiwan. I didn't even know like where it's exactly located on the map. I was knowing that it's in Asia, but if you just could me ask like show me on the map, I couldn't show directly. And except from that, like everybody in Turkey, Japan and Hong Kong, because of the business, like we have so many trade agreement with China, with Taiwan and with Japan and Korea, and Hong Kong as well. So that's why everybody in Turkey know about like Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, China, but we didn't really know about Taiwan. And so like after I got the result of my exchange program, like I saw the result and I was so shocked because it was told me that I'm going to Taiwan, which I didn't really know anything about. So I started to do some research about Taiwan, and I like figure out that there's a Turkish guy in Taiwan and he's kind of famous, and like even like he got in the TV, he has like his own show, and everybody in Taiwan really loves him. His name is Ufong. His Chinese name is Ufong, but in Turkey we call him Rufat. So after I saw him, it's really encouraged me to come to Taiwan, because I kind of believe like, oh, look at that guy. He came to Taiwan and he even got famous in that country. So why not? I can also do that. And so I never meet Ufong actually. I never have any conversation with him. I really hope one day I can meet with him, because I know he's also doing YouTube and his channel is also really beautiful. He has wonderful videos. So I really hope I can meet with him and say thank you in person, because at first his life story really encouraged me to come to Taiwan. And so like in a brief version, actually it was really hard for me to take decision to convince my family because they were asking me to go to like any country in Europe. You know, like Turkey is really close to Germany, England. I mean Spain. Why you're not just going those countries? I mean, why you're going the country which is really far away from the Turkey because it took like 10 hours. Yes, 10 hours by plane, you know, from Turkey to Taiwan. So my family were really concerned about me because it was the first time that I was going to stay abroad for a long time because it was 6 months, kind of long time. But I was so patient about that exchange program. So at then I convinced all my family. I packed my luggage. So I was ready to leave. And believe me, guys, I watched so many videos on YouTube about Taiwan. Like, I will say, like, I watched almost like all the videos about Taiwan. I learned what is a night market. I learned what is stingy tofu. I learned it smells so bad. So I mean, it was kind of good, kind of bad because when I do so many research about the country before I came here, I kind of have idea. So I was kind of knowing that what aspect me. I mean, what aspect how to say like what aspect me in that country. Um, at the same times, you know, like when you watch so many video, you are kind of having bias about the country before you go there. Because, for example, stingy tofu. I mean, when I was watching video, like everybody was saying, "Oh, that smells so bad. Oh my God!" I mean, even they were just walking on this street when they smell stingy tofu, they were just covering their nose, and so I could even recognize from their face that, oh, that smells really bad. So those kind of things also makes me a little bit afraid to come Taiwan actually because yeah, I mean look at those kind of those people's reactions. So yeah, so that's what I mean. What I'm trying to understand is that like doing so many research before to go in that country has like some pros and cons. Like it's good and bad. So I already explained why. And so yeah, when I first arrived Taiwan, you know, like the problem is totally different. So the problem was like I never saw any videos that I watch. So the biggest problem of mine was that which I just recognized when I come to Taiwan physically when I came to Taiwan was the weather. Really, I mean nobody talk about weather. All these videos, you know, I watched so many videos, but nobody tell me like, oh, this weather is like so humidity, you know, like the humid. Oh my god, guys, believe me, you know, my hometown in Turkey is like the coldest place. It's being like top of the mountain. It's just like 2,000 hundreds meters high. Yeah, so it's mean that like even this summer it's not hot and there's no humid in my hometown. And in Taiwan, there's like 95% of humid. It was killing me. Believe me, I couldn't breathe at all. I was just okay. So when I just like get off from the airport, I was going to take bus from Taichung to from Taiwan to Taichung to go to my university to settle in dorm. I mean, I was outside, but I was like I didn't even recognize I'm outside, you know, because I didn't really feel that air. It was kind of like the somebody like putting hair dryer on my head. It was that hot. It was that hot, and I was so bad, you know. I could even cry if anybody will tell me anything. Like you, if anybody will tell me like, "Oh, you look so bad," I could just start crying at that moment because I was so shocked. I was so bad. I was feeling so alone at that moment because of the weather. Yeah, and yeah, for the beginning, weather was really big problem for me, but eventually I got used to weather too. And so this is how my story began. And so during that 6 months, I really loved Taiwan. I met so many Taiwanese people, and I think that the Taiwanese people are really nice, especially toward foreigners. Whenever I got troubled, Taiwanese people were there to help me. And at that time, my English was not really good actually. I was having really hard time to explain when it's come to a little bit how to say like complicated conversation, which is not really like the daily conversation which we use every time. But even the university, the professors are really nice. They didn't really go on hard on. They didn't really go hard on me, so I didn't have any problem. Uh, and after I go back to Turkey, I graduate from my bachelor degree. Because I was studying international relations department in my hometown, in the university called Atatürk University. So after I finished my bachelor degree, first I plan to settle down in my hometown, get a job, save some money to start the real life. I was kind of having that kind of mindset at that time. And but like when I start working, all right, in my hometown, like it's not really big country. It's not really big city. Actually, in terms of territory, it's a big. I mean, we have really huge land, but when it's come to opportunity for work, it's not really big uh, city at all. So I got job which is not really good. I was working at call center as a customer representative, and I was taking care of people problem all day. And after that, after some time, like after some point, it just being quite boring for me. When I was doing that earring, sitting on the desk to talk with customer, I was feeling like I'm captured. I'm not really free at all. So I was so depressive at that moment, and I feel like okay, I'm not gonna do that job anymore. After 8 months, I quit my job because I kind of feel like this is not the life what I would like to live. I have to do something. I'm just young. Why I want to settle down? This is time to go get some adventure. This is time to go get like some discover other culture, other people, to touch some new languages, maybe new lives. So one day I just quit my job, and I was thinking, so what can I do right now? And I figured it out like, yeah, this is the thing I really want to do most to going back to Taiwan. And I applied for National Science and University in Kaohsiung, which I study master right now, and this is my second year. So last year I come back to Taiwan to study my master degree, and it's already been 1 year that I'm staying in Taiwan, in Kaohsiung. And I really like my university, guys. Believe me, that's the perfect campus ever I have seen in my life, because we have ocean, we have like huge ocean in our university, and we have mountain, like it's called like Monkey Mountain, and we have so many monkey in our university. Like because last year I was living at dorm, and believe me, whenever you open the window, like you left your window open, the monkeys just jump into your room and just like stole some stuff. That's so funny. It's happened to some of my friends. I was doing really hard to not laugh, but it was so funny. I mean, yeah, the monkeys, like, I mean, they could be some aggressive sometimes, but they're usually friendly, especially when you don't have any food or plastic bag, because whenever you grab a plastic bag carrying with you, they always think like you have some food, so they tend to attack when you have plastic bag. I mean, I can understand that's their environment, like we just go and take their environment away. So I think that's fair. We have to give them some food sometimes, and that's fair if they stole my food. And I actually happened to me once. Uh, I just get up from the to my department. It was really long day actually. I got my midterm. It was midterm week, so I didn't really want to go out to eat, and I grabbed food from Family Mart because we have Family Mart in our campus. And I was so tired, and I was thinking about tomorrow's midterm already. So I was like grabbing my spaghetti, which I bought from the Family Mart, and then like I was walking calmly. I was thinking about the midterm and what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and then I just heard the screams, like the Taiwanese girls behind me were screaming, like, and they were saying like Shaoxing, 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 but I at that moment, I didn't really know what is the meaning of Shaoxing. I learned later that it's mean that be careful, be careful, and they were even saying some other words like, oh, the monkeys are approaching, monkeys coming toward here, blah blah blah. But I have no idea if they were calling my name. I mean, if they were calling me, because it was the me who is under the attack by monkey. And so I just tend to turn my face to to voice because they were screaming. At that moment, like this someone just stole. Take my food away. I couldn't even recognize what happened. I couldn't understand anything, but I just like figure out later that the monkey was stealing my food, and so after he stole my food, he just goes sit really high place in tree, and he started my spaghetti. While he was looking at my face, and it was kind of funny. He was looking like, oh, you're stupid, I stole your food, and I'm just enjoying with that, and you're just watching me. I said like, okay, fair enough, I will go back to Family Mart to get other spaghetti for me. Yeah, that's okay. I just offered dinner for Mikey. It makes me feel good actually. Yeah, I'm a good person. I know. So yeah, guys, that's my story. That's how my Taiwanese journey started. And it's already been 1 year I'm living Taiwan, and I really like Taiwan. So that's why I started that YouTube channel, because I really want to show off my life in Taiwan, I really want to share my life in Taiwan with my Turkish friends and also my other friends from all around the world, because I think since we have that beautiful country, we have since that beautiful peoples, we have to show them off. We have to attract other people who come to Taiwan. We love Taiwan. Jayo, that's the word, like I know they say like whenever you have midterm or something. So jayo everybody. I will try my best to shoot some good videos, some beautiful videos for you guys. If you like my video, please give me thumbs up, and if you have like any suggestion for my YouTube channel, please write down the comment section. And also please subscribe my channel, because we are new, we need to grow up. So yeah, please. Thank you so much. 再见，拜拜。